New and improved pile treasure hunter. An absolute beast. No, I'm just kidding. This thing's crap. Never buy this metal detector. I warn you now. Let's give it a shot. This is our first beep out here in a real world situation. No way, whoa, no way. All right, we got some depth on that one already for our first signal. This is a $26 metal detector. I warn you, do not buy this thing. At least not yet. Today we're going to be unboxing this thing, putting it together and seeing does it even work. This metal detector is pretty unique in the sense that it doesn't have a regular control box like the usual metal detectors you would be used to. Even the old metal detectors, the ones built back in the day. I've got a Garrett Treasure Ace 100. This thing was built back in the 90s, and even that thing's got a control box on it, you know? I can say one thing about this metal detector at least. It's unique. Let's see if we can get this thing turned on, working, and let's see if it can find anything at all at home before we take this out in the field. I am going to be taking this thing out to a park to see if we can actually find something legitimately, but I'd really like to make sure this thing powers up and can even register that there's metal under the ground. Let's fire this thing on, see if it even turns on, huh? I don't know, did it turn on? Turn the volume all the way up, sensitivity all the way up. So this thing right here is about as basic as a metal detector can get. I would really like the ability to not have to wear the headphones, but with this detector you're forced to wear these headphones, otherwise you have no way to use the thing. All your options and your ability come out of the headphones itself, which is kind of unique at least. The only other detector that I can think works like this is like the XP Deus, you know? Which a slight benefit of that is that you have kind of a lightweight machine here though, because there's no control box attached. But again, don't run out and spend your money on this thing. This is not a paid sponsorship. They didn't even send me this thing out. I went off on my own and I found this thing on Amazon, and I thought for 26 bucks, we'll consider it an investment for some content for you guys, and we'll see if this thing can actually find like anything at all. I think it's powered on. No? Let me see here. Oh, all right, I think it's on and I think it's working. It's giving me a signal on the pole here. What do you guys think? Do you think it has any chance at all on the gold? I got 2 gold rings here. I got a toonie, I have a quarter, and I actually have a small little gold pendant here too. First one, we'll do a quarter, pretty simple. Turn the volume all the way up right there. Yeah, you got actually a discrimination here, which I'm interested if that works. So we'll see if it discriminates out gold when we turn this knob up. But for now, let's see. It's on, sensitivity all the way, cranked up. You know it's right on top, further away, gets fainter. I say you probably got like 4 or 5 inches on that. What do you guys think? I can't quite judge the distance there, but still hitting it there. All right, it's a small gold ring. This one is 10 karat. See if it can register that there's something there. Right on it, it's about 1 inch. About 2 inches right there, 2.5 inches. 3 inches? 3 inches? Honestly, as I'm editing this back, I don't know if you guys are thinking the same thing, but I'm thinking maybe a little bit more than 3 inches, or it's just kind of hard to judge the depth when there's nothing there. Maybe I should put like a little ruler or something down to give you guys like a visual with depth. Really, this is just kind of like experimental for me, but let's try out next this thicker gold ring right here. This one should maybe get some good depth here, but I don't want to spend too much time testing. I want to actually bring this thing out in the field, so we're going to do that after we get through these couple items here. I'm actually very curious about this. This is a Canadian coin, and I think it actually has like iron or steel in it, so that usually kind of makes the signals on newer metal detectors sound a little bit weird. And this one right here, we have a small gold pendant. I'd like to see how it does on the small gold. Check out the thick gold first though. Here she goes. I'd say the edge on that one is maybe like 5 inches, 4 or 5 inches. Now, if you actually get some soil in between these items, it can definitely affect the depth a little bit, but these are kind of just little experiments, you know. I'm not taking this as tried and true by any means. This thing might not even last a day, you know. Ooh, a little bit windy. All right, what about the little gold pendant right here? This little piece of gold is 14 karat, so a little bit higher carat gold. That bigger gold ring I just tested though was also 14 karat, so can we hear it? Put you guys on. Let's see. Wow. I think this thing is running a very, very low frequency. So how about the Canadian coin? Get the Canadian coin and let's go out for a hunt. See if we can find anything at the park with this thing. Canadian coin? Ooh, sounds good. Wait. All right, now with this Canadian coin, let's try to adjust the discrimination knob and see how it affects the Canadian coin. Also, we'll put this up to about halfway and see if it takes out the gold even possibly. Canadian coin with half discrimination. Definitely getting a softer tone on it, I think. Ooh. Still getting it pretty far out though. Not too bad. How about the gold? Will it make any noise on the gold? Nope. Discriminated out the gold, so it probably could discriminate out small foil too. No, nothing on the gold. How about the small gold ring? Discriminated out that, but it's still giving me a little bit of something. How about we'll tune it back a little bit? Maybe knock out the iron or something. Yeah, it's back in. I'm actually surprised. I would not pay by any means more than $20, $25 for this metal detector, but so far, not doing incredibly bad. Let's go take it out to the park though, see how it actually performs in a real life situation. I'll meet you guys at the park. By eliminating the bulky control housing, weight of detector is significantly reduced. That's actually true. Search coil can be submerged underwater for beach hunting. I'm gonna try that actually. Let's see if it can actually be submerged underwater. Weatherproof, can be accidentally dropped in water and not damaged. Might have to try that too. Motion sweeping detection capability for covering large areas. Wow, that's called using your arm. That's called using your arm, brother. It says right here, operating search frequency 2.4 kilohertz. Audio frequency 400 hertz. Battery life, it says up to 20 hours. We'll see. This thing is cheap as it gets, brother. There's cheaper out there, actually. Don't speak too soon. I'm sure there's cheaper out there. This one actually is impressing me for $26. All right, wait. Let's get the time one more time. The time is currently 5:46. So I'm gonna put these headphones on real quick and get a signal. If I can get one, I'll bring you guys with me and I'll let you hear it and we'll dig it up together. So be back in a minute, hopefully. All right, here it is, boys and girls, kids and campers. We finally got our first signal right here. Let me see the time. Time is 5:48, so it only took us 2 minutes out in this field. I'm gonna put you guys on. I'll let you listen to the signal real quick. See what it sounds like. What do you guys think it sounds like? There it is right there. Here comes the wind. I don't know what to think of it, but let's give it a shot. This is our first beep out here in a real world situation. Should we turn up? Let's turn up the discrimination knob. Well, it's actually a little bit up, so let's turn it all the way down. We'll keep it in all metal mode first. I might have actually went over some signals that didn't even beep because I had the discrimination on. Listen to it one more time. I say it sounds about the same. For this metal detector, it might be a little bit deep, so let's try to pop a plug on it real quick, see what we're working with. Wait, let's actually use our pinpointer to see if it's just right on top of the ground. Seemingly not right on top of the ground. What do you got for us, little guy? No way, it's, whoa, no way. All right, we got some depth on that one already for our first signal. That's a couple inches under the ground. It'll be impressive if it's not a can. Let's see what it is. This is our first recovered signal out here at the park. It's squeaking, my little pinpointer's squeaking on it. It sounds small. Oh, wow. What is it? Oh, it's actually a coin, everybody. Whoa, that actually surprised me. Yo, this little metal detector hit that thing a couple inches down there, probably 4 inches down there. $26 metal detector comes through. I had no hope in this thing, I'll be completely honest with you, but that comes again back to why like it's important to keep an open mind sometimes. 10 cents, man, closer to paying this thing off. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Pop that plug back in there, nice. Impressive for the first find. Didn't even have to get a can or a bottle cap or nothing, huh? All right, let's keep trying. I mean, I think it was about on the edge of detection depth. I got my sensitivity pumped all the way up. Discrimination knob is all the way down now, but let's keep our ear out for another signal. You never know, man. This could be the gold slayer. I know it's not gonna hit on small stuff. It's kind of obvious. And running a very, very low frequency like this is, 2.4 kilohertz, if that's true, I don't think it's got much of a chance to find gold unless it's honking gold. I don't know if I should turn my swing speed down a little bit, turn it up. Just go as we were going. There's another one right here. I'm just kind of holding the headphones out in front of me right now too, so I can maybe let you listen to them, but here, listen to this one. Sounds kind of good, actually. I don't know if we should check it with our discrimination or just dig it up. Let's just dig it up. Sorry about that audio pop. Wait, let's put our pinpointer on top, see if it's close to the top. Seems like it's a little bit deeper. Let's see what we're working with, little thing. Come on. I don't think it's gonna be this deep, but you never know. Don't discount it. Do not discount this little guy. Let's see what we're working with. Couple inches down there again. 3.5 inches maybe. Uh-oh. See something a little different there. What's that? What do we have here? I have found a piece of mystery metal, unidentifiable object. All right, nice. Yeah, that could have helped maybe if we turned our discrimination knob up a little bit to see if it could actually reject that target. Maybe that's something we'll do. The discrimination knob, a lot of you guys with metal detectors probably know what that does, but for anyone who doesn't know what that does, it can eliminate out different types of metal. So I could have possibly eliminated out that metal and not have dug it up. Sounds pretty good, and you can actually surprisingly swing this detector like kind of fast. I thought with like these cheap metal detectors, they'd basically be like completely useless, you know, maybe get a can and a big old rusty nail or something, but I think I missed it on my initial plug. Bear with me, huh? There it is over here. What is it? Oh, just had it and dropped it, something small. It's right there. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't tell you exactly what it is. I think we'll have to add that to the mystery metal count. It's a small piece of metal though, pretty close to the top, so not the most impressive. See if we can find any jewelry out here, huh? We got about until the sun goes down. It's been going down pretty early down here in Florida, but it's probably almost 6 o'clock at this point in time, so got about a half an hour left. Let's see what we can come up with in a half an hour. Can you hear that little squeaker in there? Test the recovery speed on it. I know for sure it ain't gonna be that deep, but you don't know. I don't actually know for sure. Gotta keep an open mind, you know? Nah. Should have maybe popped a slightly shallower plug on that one, I think. See if it's a little shallower. That ain't it, is it? Oh, what is that? Huh. Could this be our first false signal? Try to get back up on it real quick. Big boy going by. We got any truck drivers in the building? Shout out to all the truck drivers out there. Gotta get our product somewhere somehow, eh? Let's see, get up on them real quick. Is it in the plug? I don't hear it in the plug. All right, still? No way, don't tell me it's deeper. Seemingly still in the hole? Seemingly? Maybe I'm a little bit off on it. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we've got. No, don't tell me. That's a couple inches down there, man. Holy smokes. I'm digging deeper than I usually do with my elliptical coils on my other detectors. All right, I was a little bit off, but it is still a couple inches down there. About 3.5, 4 inches. Come on, what do we got? We ain't found no pull tabs yet. Will this be it? Ooh, looky there. Oh man, seems to love the dimes. 2 dimes so far, 20 cents up, 1971. If we could pull a silver dime with this thing, it ain't gonna take long to pay it off, but we're up to 20 cents, I do believe, in a piece of iron. So let's try to keep the change tallied up with this detector. We might bring it out for some more love. If you guys want to see this cheap metal detector out here, and you want me to give it some more love, maybe we can make a series trying to actually pay it off. We'll make this episode 1. So if you guys want to see episode 2 with this detector, let's maybe set a goal. 250 likes, is that too much to ask? It's kind of fun to use, to be honest with you, though. Creates that true mystery again, you know? And the dimes feel even better when they come from a cheap machine like this. So let's try to find some jewelry, maybe even a quarter. Are we pushing our luck with the quarter? How about a $50? Got another pretty good one right here. It's kind of like repeatable tone again. People are really starting to show up at this park though. There's even somebody out here with their dog. I think they have a game going on in the other field. This isn't like an actual sports field. This is maybe a dog field basically. This is kind of just a practice field. See if it's right on top. Yes, it's close to the top. So, I mean, if you're just shooting for coins, you know, at the park, there's a piece of cancel actually. That's a low conductive signal. New, when I saw it on Amazon, it was $35, but they had one that was like open box kind of deal that somebody got it and was probably just not satisfied and sent it back. So that's how I ended up getting this thing for $24 plus tax, made it $26. I gotta say though, this little thing is working. It might not be the best thing on the market, but I do want to say, like, don't let budget prevent you from getting into metal detecting. I had always wanted to metal detect, like, since I was a kid. What really prevented me from doing it was like budget. You know, I didn't know what metal detector to get. The ones I thought were good were too expensive. So my opportunity arose when I was at a garage sale one day and there was a $3 metal detector sitting there looking me at my face. To be fair, it was a metal detector from the 1990s and I didn't know if it worked, but I took the risk on it and here we are today. So let's see what we got in this little hole real quick. I hope you guys appreciated this video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you guys liked the video, I always appreciate a thumbs up. And yeah, if we get 250 likes on this video, I will come out and we'll do some more digging with this cheap metal detector. It might be fun, huh? You never know. All it takes is one gold ring to pay this thing off. So what do we got? Small. It's small. And there it is. A piece of who knows what. It was maybe an ancient zipper pull at some time, but anyways, thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that little realistic metal detecting session. Luckily today we didn't have to deal with any ants out here either. Usually ants are trying to take me out. Don't you worry, ants, I'm coming for you. Speaking of, I think that's a pile right there. This one's a little bit faint. kind of reminiscent of a coin. Just let's see, can we identify a signal under the ground? I guess I got about a 50% chance to get this right now, so let's see if we're right. What do we got? In the bottom of the hole. Right in here. Oh, there she went. Oh wow, look at that. It's a shotgun head stamp, man. This machine is actually surprisingly not that bad for $26. That one right there is a sports load 12 gauge JC Higgins. The $26 metal detector finds the relics. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I had fun.